Alright. Hello. This is a rant. I can't take this seriously right now. This is a rant on how people portray the Hetalia characters. Now, I'm not going to do every single one of them because it would take me forever, and because I have a lot to say. It's about people like Rabids, for example, and silly people who seem to think who make the characters look bad. Just light if I do that. Now, what pisses me off is like what's going through their heads when they say these things. For example, you've got a lot of Rabids saying that France is a rapist, France is a pervert, France is this, France. Okay, first of all, France is not a rapist. He would never, like, he acts that way around England to annoy him. He doesn't do it because he's like because he needs him for some sexual reason. I mean, sure, you fans can interpret it how you like, but the fact is he's not a rapist because I think he would like wait for consent before he did anything, and you know, I doubt he would want to have sex with any of your Mary Sue OCs. He wouldn't want to go near your Mary Sue OCs. In fact, he's too fabulous for them. Now, England, he's not mean. He can be nice. That's where Sunday comes from. It means sort of temperamental and, you know, like angry on the outside and, you know, prone to pushing people away, but on the inside lovable and kind. And it's just irritating how you seem to portray these characters so horribly. You seem to, and also horrible and terrible fan fictions about them. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a lot of reader inserts, and I like a lot of like slash pairings and so on, and crossovers. But I think like some of the things you write about, like I'm not bashing your pairing, I'm not bashing your ship or anything like that. But like if you portray them in a way that makes them look bad, for example, portraying Romano as someone who's violent and hits Spain or hits someone and just hits everyone. He doesn't hit anyone, right? And he doesn't hate anyone. He's like, and he loves his family. He loves his brother Italy, and you know he sees and he looks up to Spain. He just acts the way he does because that's just who he is. He's just like England. He's a Sunday. He's a bit of a Sunday. That's all. He's not mean in any way. He's actually a really cool character, and you know he's very protective as well, in a good way. He's protective of them, and the reason he sort of says bad things about Germany is because he's only protecting Italy. It's not because he hates him. It's not because he's horrible, and he's not horrible to Prussia. So I doubt he hates Germany. He's just looking out for his brother because he thinks Germany, you know, might hurt him or something. That's probably why he's like that. And again, Spain isn't weak. He wouldn't let someone just hit him, not even Romano. If Romano did hit him, Spain wouldn't take it because he's a badass. He's a badass. Sorry if I have to keep repeating myself because I say things really funny. Another thing. I don't know why people hate on the female characters, on the female nations like Hungary, Seychelles, Monaco, characters like that, and also hating on the Neotalia characters as well. I get it, you're jealous because they're cooler than you. You have to be a fucking asshole about it. And also, you know, great, you have your own opinions, good, keep it to yourself. Because if you haven't got anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And also, can you justify your hatred of the characters? Can you explain why you hate them, or because you can't just dislike something or hate something for no reason in particular. You have to have a fucking reason, obviously. And if you can't explain a reason, it's not good enough, and you'll get written off, you'll get cut off, because nobody cares about someone who can't at least explain themselves. If you can't explain something, then nobody's going to listen to you. People are just going to joke about you. And they'll just see you as a joke. So, you know, at least explain why you don't like something instead of just saying, oh, I don't like it, and assume that's good enough, and assume that's enough, because it's not. And so saying you hate a character, that's a bit of a strong word, isn't it? Surely you don't just hate the character. I mean, that's ridiculous. Like, at least give a reason. And other things, yes, Monaco and Y do exist. They do exist. And also, so the joke about Canada being invisible, blah blah blah. Canada who? Who's Canada? It's getting old. You're not funny. You think you're funny, but you're not. And also, all this other crap about how Spain's a paedophile, how Prussia's a pervert, how like France is a rapist. None of them are those things. Prussia's awesome, and actually he's quite chill. He's chill. He's quite a chill dude. And you know, the thing is, he actually doesn't want to be invisible. He wants to be noticed, and he's considered a narcissist. But I think the reason that is because he doesn't want to disappear, and that's reasonable. And while he is Prussia, you know, he's like that's an old nation. I don't know. I'm not getting into historics with you. I'm not getting all historical on your asses. Can't be bothered to do that. My knowledge is limited on that. But you know, making these characters look bad. You know, even though they are just anime characters, and you're probably thinking, why am I making such a big deal out of it? But they have feelings too. They have their own personalities, their own feelings. They may just be characters, but the way you're portraying them is offensive. It's actually really offensive. And I don't get offended easily, but it's not just me getting offended. Like people, you know, especially if they like those characters, they're not going to be very happy with you just saying shit like that for no fucking reason whatsoever. You know, you have to have a reason for doing something. If you can't explain yourself, fuck off, because nobody cares. Another thing, I don't see why people make America and all these other characters look bad, because, okay, here's the thing, America is not a slut. She's not a slut. She's just proud of her body, so she dresses up in sort of more skimpy outfits, but it doesn't mean she's disrespectful, or that she doesn't have any respect, and that she's a slut, because she's not. And quite frankly, if she were real and she heard you say that, she would whack you with a baseball bat. She would hit you with her baseball bat. I'd love to see that. So, like, I take the piss out of Mary Sue's, and I take the piss out of like people who portray the characters badly. I take the piss out of the Rabids as well, and I put stuff on DeviantArt. I do stuff in Paint. I create things in Paint and I put them on DeviantArt to take the piss out of them. That's what I think. But it's funny. It's all just humorous stuff. It's not supposed to be really offensive or anything. It's just funny. Sorry, the fan is on. I've just turned it off for a minute. So hopefully you can hear me all right. Hopefully it doesn't sound too crackly. Yeah. If you're gonna be horrible about the characters, at least explain your reasons why, or just not say anything at all, because quite frankly you're just rude. And we all have characters that we dislike more than others, but you know, most of us give reasons why we don't like them, and that's why it's okay, because we give reasons. If you just say I don't like a character just because, I'm sorry, but that's not good enough. You're not really giving an explanation, you're just being an idiot. That's the thing. Idiots. Can't stand idiots. If you can't explain yourself, then I don't want to listen to you. I'm just gonna like put these headphones in, put some music on, and just, you know, just do that to you, because that's what I think. So I'm gonna give up now. It's hot again. I've got to turn the fan on, and I don't want to like make it really crackly. So till next time, and I'll probably do more ranting. It'll be fun. Bye.